Hey, good afternoon. I'm Brian Garrison with Synergy Group, and we're out here starting the rebuild, as you can see behind me, for the Altadena rebuild projects.
Hello, my name is Andy Christofferson. We are Synergy Group, and we are rebuild experts. We had a fire up here in Sonoma County in 2017. I personally know 57 people that lost their homes that I know have them in my cell phone.
My neighbor called me at like 1:15 in the morning and said, "Hey, we got to evacuate." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Look out the window."
People would still tell me, "Oh, I can't imagine." And I look back and I go, "I can't imagine, and I've lived it." Like, we evacuated thinking, "Oh, we're just getting out of the way. Like, we're fine." And get a text from the neighbor, "We're not fine."
It wasn't so much the home. Again, for me, it's more about the things that just aren't replaceable.
We always thought, no, we're going to rebuild because that was our home. That was the first home that we bought.
My neighbor is the one who said, "Hey, you might want to look at this company." It wasn't a sales pitch. It felt like genuine concern and, "Hey, Mike, we're going to help you get this done. We're here if you need us." You know what I mean? It just felt very genuine. And so that resonated with me.
And also speaking to them, you don't feel like you're speaking to a robot per se, like somebody who's programmed. You kind of feel like you're talking to an old friend or a neighbor.
Where Synergy really excels is in the customer service and really taking care of their clients. What sets Synergy apart, even being a builder from outside the area, is the fact that they have more direct experience with fire rebuilding than almost anyone out there.
You sort of feel like it's your civic duty to go down there and help people. And even if they don't build with us, I don't care. I just want to share my knowledge. I know this sounds cheesy, but I'll be honest, I just want to share my knowledge and my experience with people just to make their lives easier so they don't go down the wrong path. They're not spending all this money and all this kind of stuff and spend all their bandwidth, and they stress out on all this stuff. They don't need to.
I love helping people, and as a home builder, the way we can do that is use our gifts and our experience to help people in the home building process.
We at Synergy really pride ourselves on our ability to communicate clearly with the homeowners, with the city, with our sub-base. And so we like to do check-ins. Every couple of weeks, we'll sit down on the phone as a team, we'll call out and we'll talk to you about where we've been and where we're going with your project.
They've been really clear from the beginning that they understand that we didn't ask to do this. They have already done fire rebuilds, so they've already supported families through this process. And that's been really evident. And we want you to have as much choice as you want to have, but we've also created a process where it's very streamlined, so it's less things you have to deal with. I think that's just been really helpful, knowing that they understand a little bit about what life is like fire rebuilding, and they're willing to give us time when we need time to make decisions, or, circle back and answer a million questions. I have a question, so.
From the beginning, I felt like we made the right decision because, again, there's other builders in the area that, just to do our due diligence, we connected with, but we always went back to Synergy. It goes back to reputation, it goes back to their craftsmanship, it goes back to the support.
What impressed me most was that they seemed to have a price point for everybody, from basic to a little more elaborate if you need it.
The day we get in a contract, that's the number, and that's all you pay. There's no change orders.
It is a beautiful home. I can't ask for anything else. I feel very blessed.
Ultimately, we enjoy helping people, using our skill set and our experience to help them get back into their homes.